Hey, welcome to a very, very late night episode of Kings and Queens of the Asylum. This is episode 2 of our new show. We had to reschedule it because I wasn't feeling too good yesterday, but hopefully we're going to have some fun tonight. We're lunatics after all. And I have Devin here with me now and Christian. And we're going to chat about some things. Different topics. First of all, I want to say, man, I love the new X-Files. I love it. There's only going to be 6 episodes, but I hope they continue it next year and the year after that because this was fantastic. Great show. I suggest you all watch it. It is awesome. I thought, I haven't watched this thing in years, since it went off the air. It's going to be boring. No, it isn't. Oh my gosh. It was even better than the first time around. Awesome. So I highly suggest you watch it. Missed 2 episodes, so you're going to have to catch it on demand. But yeah, it's a good show. Really good show. And that guy from Talk Soup was a guest star on the first episode. And Skinner, oh my gosh, he still looks good. I don't care how old he is. I love that voice. I love that, I just love him. And I'm going to tell you what, if Krychek comes back, I will flip my leg because he's awesome too. So, guys, watch that show. It's awesome. You know why? Because Stone Cold told you so. I know, because he's a personal friend of mine. Not just watch it because I told you so. That's enough.
What? What? Okay.
That was actually pretty good.
What?
That was good.
What?
Except the what? I'm sick of that shit.
What? I'm sugar.
Shove the what's up their ass.
What? Yeah, it just got really Asian-y.
Rap while you're doing that.
It got really Asian-y.
What?
No offense to any Asian viewers, by the way.
So I'm Asian now.
Anyway,
Yes.
I'm really
I don't know
keyed
how
up
that
for the
happened.
X-Files, just like I'm keyed up for this show. I have some things that I would like to talk about. I've collected some quotes from Bleacher Report WWE.
Ew.
I need to hear this shit. Oh my God, you need to hear this shit. So, I went to this article about, of course, Brock Lesnar. Okay? And Alfred Kalawa, who is known as Big Nasty, he said that Lesnar is pretty much damaged goods.
What? Dumbass.
Bleacher Report. Okay, and then there was another quote. Some friggin' dumbass. Who is Janice Carter? Because they named themselves Janice the Goat Carter, and this older woman with white hair was on it. I don't know what the hell it was all about, but Janice the Goat Carter kept posting everywhere, and I don't know. At one point I got the impression that it was a woman, and then I got the impression that it was a man using this woman's icon as his avatar. But this, either pick one. This is either a troll or a friggin' idiot. But this person quoted in this Brock Lesnar article, so what? They were talking about how strong Brock Lesnar is, and who he can lift and all that. So what?
Yeah.
John Cena can pick up 300-pound guys too. I've never seen Brock pick up Edge and Big Show at the same time like John Cena.
Troll. That's a troll.
I've never seen John Cena suplex Big Show like Brock Lesnar.
I'm pretty sure I don't know if anyone remembers this, but I'm pretty sure when he did it, he picked up every member of the three-man band, and that was over 600 pounds of people. Oh, well, shit. Well, Edge and Big Show was probably more. Fuck, never mind. There goes my argument. Never mind. I'll shut the fuck up.
Well, I thought that was a very, very annoying comment, so
It's a fucking troll. That's what
I
that
brought
is.
it
That's
to
a
the
troll
table.
comment.
And then there was another comment, and this was by Last Fan Standing. Last Fan Standing seems to have a burr up his ass. And this quote, because I was reading a bunch of shit that he posted, and this quote was, "I don't think Brock looks scary. I think he looks like one of those guys that spends a lot of time in the gym, or in this case, working on his farm. There's a lot of well-conditioned guys on the roster other than Brock. Brock's just a big, meathead, arrogant dick." Jealous much?
Jealous, but I think there's a little bit of troll in that.
I don't know. These people on Bleacher Report WWE are pretty fucking stupid.
I mean, the fucking name of the site is Bleacher Report.
They're stupid. Okay, so now, here's another quote. Now, this is from IWC Breakout Star. You know what? You gotta love these people that try to...
IWC. They hate the WWE. Fuck them.
You gotta love these people that try to do a parody of the IWC. And so they put IWC in their title. I just love him. And he says, "You of the IWC haven't gotten over his loss to Cena in 2014. Bray has moved on."
Oh, you couldn't out, Cat.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
It said, "You of the IWC haven't gotten over Wyatt's loss to Cena in 2014. Bray has moved on."
Moved on to what?
He has the nerve to call himself IWC Breakout Star.
Bitch.
People are retards.
Not that people haven't fucking moved on. It's just because he got fucking buried that day.
Moved on to what? Heaven?
I don't know.
Follow the buzzards.
Well, now this guy Australian, okay, I know who he is. Sometimes I think it's a woman pretending to be a man. This is one of those guys that just loves WWE. He's positive about everything at WWE. He thinks everything is great. And I remember him coming in and saying stuff about, "Ha ha, you Roman haters were put in your place." Excuse me. "You Roman haters were put in your place. You complain about everything." And it was all pro-Roman, pro-Roman, pro-Roman. In fact, quote, guy, unquote, this guy actually was one of the people on the Bleacher Report that said, "You know, I just love those muscles of Roman and that hair of his.
Yeah.
He goes, no gay.
Roman.
I'm straight, but I just love those arms and that hair of his."
What the hell?
Okay, but now, get this.
Sam, the fact that you have to point out you're straight, you're gay.
So apparently he changed his mind and got off the bandwagon, because now he says, "The right man won the Rumble, the same man that will end the Roman Empire."
Dumbass.
I thought you were in love with Roman.
But he's in love with the
Brilliant.
game even more.
He wants the game to spit water on him.
Oh my lord, what, I mean, seriously.
We don't hate Roman just to hate Roman. We hate Roman because he's boring as fuck.
Well,
By the way, I'm off the giving the New Day credit for at least being good wrestlers. Holy shit, I saw Big E try and throw a fucking belly to belly. God damn, that motherfucker's regressed in the ring a lot. Son of a bitch. Fucking garbage. Yeah, now you can just completely get them all the fuck off my screen. I was holding out because I thought they were good wrestlers at a point in time, but fuck them.
No, just when I saw that rainbow shit, like I was already done.
No, I was done at that point too, but I hadn't noticed how much he had regressed in the ring because obviously when they come out there doing that clapping and shit, like I've said, told you guys, I'd fucking turn the TV.
Oh yeah.
I got time for that shit. But yes, Roman, his is boring now. Like it's the same shit in the ring. I appreciate the spear. It's not a bad spear. The Superman punch is okay, but it's just same shit. It's just odds are stacked against him. By the way, I'm gonna go ahead and predict this really quick, Cat. Sorry, hope I don't piss you off. But here's how the Fastlane main event's gonna go. Brock's gonna get attacked by the Wyatt family, and Roman is gonna overcome the odds and probably end up beating Dean because Dean's already the Intercontinental Championship, and they already don't like Dean enough. So there you go, Roman and Triple H WrestleMania.
well, the funny thing is that on Bleacher Report they had an article, and I was like, oh shit, and I was going in there to like copy and paste into my notes all the shit that they were going to say about Dean Ambrose because the article said stuff about how if they put Dean Ambrose up against Roman, they're just really, really messing things up for him because the audience more than they hated him, and it was saying that Ambrose is the greatest threat to Reigns at this point, and I thought, oh, they're gonna be like ripping Dean to shreds and talking about the indie darling and their darling Dean Ambrose, and I was fixing to get real pissed. Imagine my pleasant surprise when pretty much everybody in the comment section was supporting Dean. I thought that I was like, am I seeing this? Am I hallucinating or something? What's going on? Because usually you always have people, Dean isn't good enough. Dean is from the Indies. Dean isn't believable. All that shit.
He's too skinny. He's too small. Yeah.
I mean, it would make more sense because of Ambrose's character. He's a lunatic. He's always talking about the Ambrose Asylum and shit, and like taking down the authorities. So it would make more sense for him to win because Roman's not really. I mean, what he beat the fuck out of Triple H at TLC. There's just no purpose behind his character at all. There's more purpose behind Dean Ambrose's. But honestly, out of that whole match, I'd rather see Brock over Ambrose, but I would take Ambrose over Reigns. But then again, we've already seen Brock beat the fuck out of Triple H, so give me Ambrose.
You finished?
I am, I'm sorry.
Because I don't want to keep interrupting you.
No, I fucked up, my bad, go ahead.
No, you didn't fuck up, I just didn't want to interrupt you again.
No, you're good, go ahead. Go on with the thing about the Bleacher Report in the comment section.
Okay, so I feel like, that was cool that people were supporting him. And they were saying that it makes more sense, just like you were saying. And they were saying that they really are burying Roman on their own by force feeding him. They just can't get it through their heads. They're going to push him whether the audience likes it or not. And he's going to get booed right out of Fastlane. And that's what people were saying, is that he's going to get booed right out of Fastlane.
They ain't lying.
When he beats Ambrose. But on the other hand, they were saying Ambrose has the support of the audience and he's liked. And see, that's why I feel like everybody's talking about how they're going to turn him heel. I think they want to turn him heel because they want everybody to love Reigns and they don't want all that support behind Ambrose. But people in the comment section were saying that that's going to backfire. Even if they turn Ambrose heel, the fans are still going to be with him. And I was surprised to read all of that. So
Well,
that would be just typical of Vince to turn him heel and do that because they just don't want to. They don't want to give him that chance. But they were saying that that's what makes the most sense.
yeah, first off, I would say that the reason that the people in the comment section were praising Dean is because they're afraid to get their ass kicked by Ambrosia Cats, so that's why they were talking positive.
That's probably it. They're probably like, oh God, that obsessed Ambrosia woman is probably going to watch this.
Yeah, but as far as Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns, yeah, they would be idiots to have Dean Ambrose turn heel at Fastlane. If they're going with Roman and Dean, because Dean is obviously more popular than Reigns, and it's just not going to work with Reigns. I mean, having Reigns and Triple H, nobody wants to see Triple H. Nobody wants to see Roman. I definitely don't want to see these two main event WrestleMania. Fuck. I'd rather like for example, last year WrestleMania, Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns. You know, there was investment because a lot of people wanted to see Brock beat Roman Reigns. You know, a year before that, Daniel Bryan. Everybody wanted to see Daniel Bryan. This year, nobody wants to see Roman and nobody wants to see Triple H. I mean, the Triple H fans, you know, good for them. Roman Reigns fans, good for them. But if you're talking about majority, and I'm so tired of people saying, oh, the minority, the IWC, oh, they don't know what to. Look, hear the crowd. You would be a fool if you think that people are going to cheer Roman over Dean effing Ambrose. So, if there's anybody who should turn heel, it should be Roman. And fuck it, Triple H going to WrestleMania as the champion. How much of an ego do you have to have? Have Triple H lose the belts at Fastlane. I'd rather see Roman and Dean main event than fucking Roman and Triple H at this point.
Going heel would be good for Reigns.
Mm-hmm. Stop forcing this shit. It's not gonna work. I mean, you're having Roman Reigns as the babyface at going WrestleMania. People are gonna be cheering Triple H. They're gonna want Triple H to win because Roman's that boring, man. And you know, Triple H, with his big ass ego and his big ass nose. I mean, he should not be the champion at this point. He should let Kevin Owens be a champion. They should let Cesaro, Dean Ambrose, shit like AJ Styles. You heard the crowd at the Rumble. And by the way, I got some Bret Hart news. You know, once we get to what I'm gonna say, but
I think they're just throwing Dean Ambrose into the mix just to get someone else in. You know what I mean?
yeah, just like with Daniel Bryan, you know, last year, like, oh, hoping that Dean Ambrose wins, but eventually he loses. Which, I mean, it's so predictable. And if they were smart, if they wanted Roman Reigns to main event, Add Dean Ambrose in the mix. You have a triple threat. It's not going to work with Roman. And Vince McMahon, like a few months ago, was saying he's hell bent on having Roman Reigns win the belt at Mania. Like, he doesn't give two shits what the fans want.
Of course not.
And what's even more ridiculous, Roman Reigns, he's gonna go into WrestleMania. He's gonna beat Triple H and already become a 3-time champion. How ridiculous is that? But Dean Ambrose turning heel, bad mistake.
Yep. Bad mistake, but they don't care. Oh, and this is kind of random, but I want to say before I forget, there was this guy on Bleacher Report. I haven't been on there in ages, but I remember people. His name was Dell, and he first came in, he first introduced himself as, I don't hate Daniel Bryan, but he is not a draw. And the fact of the matter is that Daniel Bryan just wasn't a draw to his dick.
Okay.
That's a fact. I totally believe that. Because he was one of those ones that talked about the muscles of Sheamus and everybody and believed that nobody was a draw other than the people that, had the believability. So I feel like he just believed that Bryan was a draw because Bryan didn't do anything for his penis. What do you think, Dev?
TNA, TNA. Sorry. What about the Ambrose thing?
Daniel Bryan, what do you say? It wasn't a draw to his dick, you say, Cat?
Wait.
There was a guy.
Another man's dick? That's fine. Leave me the fuck out of it. Daniel Bryan's a draw. No one can deny that.
Yeah. But
I
the guy kept saying that Daniel Bryan is not a draw like Cena, Reigns, Sheamus, and all the big guys. And that's why I said he just doesn't think that Daniel Bryan draws his dick.
I liked one of my favorite Daniel Bryan things. I really thought that it meant something. I know it was scripted and all that, but one of my favorites. I'm a Daniel Bryan fan. I like Daniel Bryan. He's fucking badass. The shit that I've seen him do in ROH, which kind of disappoints me, but he can do in WWE. That thing where him and his like a big ass fucking group of fans took over the over the show for like 2 segments. I mean, I know it's scripted, but fuck, man. I mean, you could tell even at that point that dude's beyond over. He's fucking. I'm daring to say he gets Road Warrior pops. He gets Road Warrior pops. The Rock gets Road Warrior pops. Fuck, they might as well just not even call it Road Warrior pop for them. They need their own thing. I mean, Daniel Bryan is definitely over. He's definitely a draw. He makes fucking money. People want to see him.
The fact that they're even holding him back is just fucking ridiculous, man. He ain't appear at the. He's done, man. He's done. He's done with the E. That dude should go retire in another wrestling organization. Have his last match there. What's that, Devin?
TNA.
Oh no, he should have his last match in the E against John Cena. Dumbass bastards.
Why? So it can suck total dick.
So what's your news about Bret Hart?
Beat your dick while eating your fucking John Cena oatmeal and shit.
All right, well, so Bret Hart was shooting on the McMahons, Triple H, and the Rumble. Which it was on SoundCloud.
Party called fucking Tyra's Big Bitch 3. I'm sorry, that shit was funny. I don't know if you guys had seen TNA, my bad.
No, yeah. WrestleZone Radio. Yeah. So basically, Bret Hart was a hardcore wrestling fan. Or he was an indie. He was the IWC mark. Right? Because he was speaking out with pretty much what every fan has been. How Roman Reigns being the good guy is not working. Triple H, again, has never had a great match. 4 out of 10. Well, he did mention the McMahons. He said Vince is a genius, but at this point, he doesn't know what he's doing. The person who was interviewing him asked him, "Hey, who would you have liked to see win the Rumble?" And basically, Bret Hart said, "Who the fans wanted," which was AJ Styles. Yeah, he was praising AJ. He was pretty much praising Daniel Bryan. He was praising CM Punk. He was praising Undertaker. I think he praised Samoa Joe too. But basically, he's been saying what we've been saying. Roman Reigns being the good guy is not working. Oh, he also said that Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman wouldn't be a good match because Braun Strowman is green as fuck. He didn't say it like that. He didn't say green as fuck, but he said he was green basically. That Brock should have a match against someone who's on the same level as Brock, or who could have a great match with Brock. He was praising Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. So pretty much, yeah, Bret Hart. I don't know if he's compromised or whatever. If he has a contract, Legends contract or anything like that, but Bret Hart went off on the damn company, which thank you, Bret. So, how do you guys feel? Bret Hart speaking out.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing, but he's just saying stuff that everybody already knows.
Yeah. I like what he said, 4 out of 10. Yeah. Bret Hart, he still doesn't like Triple H. He doesn't like the Clique still, man. And they're gonna have a bunch of dumb idiots. Oh, he's just bitter against the Clique and all this stupid shit. Get their heads kicked in.
So what's the deal with Kevin Nash? Do you think he's like lying about The Rock out of jealousy and bitterness with what he's saying?
Yeah, didn't he say Yeah, didn't he say something about him being a closet homosexual or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's just saying that of bit
Nash said
a
that shit?
jealousy. What?
Kevin Nash said that shit?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
he was a closet homosexual and he was an asshole backstage or something like that.
Well, The Rock probably was an asshole backstage. Who the fuck cares? Kevin
Yeah,
Nash.
but so was Nash.
Yeah, Nash was too, but Nash is just pissed because he was in fucking Magic Mike as one of the fucking background characters, and The Rock has been fucking selling out movies. He's the biggest international star. That is true though. He grosses the most money as an international star, at least in today's current movie product. He sells out the most, like he is in the most blockbusters. Fucking Nash is just pissed because Nash is a bitch. Fuck Detroit, Michigan. I'm just joking. Fuck Nash.
What is this business, these rumors that you were talking about, Christian, that bad at The Rock because he had lived or something? What's the deal with that?
Yeah, basically, from what I saw, the company was basically Vince was pissed off because The Rock went off script, basically. I,
Which is
I,
okay for his lover boy, Cena.
yeah, yeah, like I said, I don't know what the fuck Vince's deal is really. Cause yeah, like you said, John Cena's allowed. Wasn't there a script? Wasn't there a script leaked with what John Cena had to say and Bray Wyatt had to say, and Bray Wyatt pretty much said what he needed to say in
Yeah.
the script, and John Cena did not say anything from his
Yes,
script.
pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, come on, dude, like The Rock's The Rock.
Well, they're happy. They should be lucky to have the fucking Rock. To go and be all petty mad because he said something off script. Well, dang, you're lucky you got him.
Yeah, WWE officials. Yeah, yeah. I mean, The Rock's The Rock. I mean, he makes one appearance and he has to get heat. What the fuck? Dumbass bastards.
I don't think he gives a shit about the Heat either.
Yeah, he comes back for the fans, basically. Just to entertain them. He can give two shits about the company. I mean, he's gonna make an appearance at Mania, but he's not gonna wrestle a match. I mean, I would like to see him wrestle a match, but people from Hollywood won't let him because of a possible injury, like his two matches with The Rock, or not with The Rock, with John Cena, which F you John Cena for hurting The Rock. CM Punk took care of The Rock than your bitch ass.
Also, too, I don't understand why Nash is coming out with this shit now. I'm hoping he wasn't an asshole backstage.
I mean, what is he accomplishing from all that? Like, he's making millions of dollars of like making many movies, man. He's box office smash. It's definitely jealousy, man. It definitely is. I mean, Kevin Nash like really like I've seen the movie of The Longest Yard. I thought that was a pretty funny movie. I guess I guess then take him anywhere on like The Rock, you know, whatever. The Rock comes off like a cool dude, but yeah, anything's possible. I mean, who's Kevin Nash to talk? Because Kevin Nash playing politics in WCW and TNA and those other dumb shit, so he's one to talk.
Well, you know what? They probably all could be assholes because I think that, and this isn't going to be very popular, me saying this, but I think that most of them, they have big heads. They think that they're something they're not, um, just because they have the fans' adoration and just because you're professional wrestlers. They let it get to their head.
I definitely agree with you on that because, I mean, look how they go off on the IWC for their opinions, and then they're like, oh, you don't know the business, oh, you haven't been backstage, oh, you're a bunch of nimrods and shit, you're just a bunch of smarks and marks and all this other dumb shit. Well, with that attitude, you won't have a business.
Yep. And not only that, but a lot of them beat their wives, get assault charges on them for beating other people,
Yeah,
drugs, DUIs, and shit.
yeah, a lot of people in the business. Holy shit. And then you got the women doing porn. I mean, what the fuck?
You know what? They really need to have a wellness thing where they have like a psychiatrist or a psychologist for these wrestlers to talk to. Because I just think that they go mental if they're in the WWE long enough. I just think that they lose it mentally.
Yeah, that's a pretty good point.
And look what happens when they're like older. I mean, all these like older veterans that just, all this sad shit that happens to them. There needs
Hmm.
some sort of a plan to like help them out after they're like not in WWE anymore.
Yeah.
All the suicides, all the deaths. Oh, and let's talk about this. Dev, are you still there?
Yep, I'm still here.
Let's talk about how I mean, this is really, really weird. I'm sorry. I don't want to have a conspiracy theory and be stupid about it, but this is really, really weird how all these people are getting injured. I mean, look at how many.
Yeah.
For the love of God. What's your take on it, Dev?
On what?
On a bunch of people getting injured from the roster. Lots of them.
Um, that maybe they should fucking slow their schedule down. I mean, Jesus Christ, these motherfuckers work pretty much four days a week. God damn. I mean, you don't ever see this stuff happen until they come to the E. I mean, all these other indie talents, you don't get injured as much. But and I know I know who we're talking about really is an indie talent, but still, I mean, we've seen injuries. Sheamus just got back from a fucking injury last April, wasn't it? So he hasn't even been back for a year. Wade Barrett stays injured. Fucking Alberto Del Rio just got back 2 months ago,
He's injured again.
and he was injured, I think, when he was with the E earlier, like previously.
Hmm.
I don't know. I just think that they really need to rethink. I think that between those guys, they really need to rethink their company choices. Honestly, I'd rather see them in a company where they do something with them and not treat them like the main event job squad.
Yeah.
Wade Barrett doesn't bother me, by the way. I actually kind of like the guy. I'm not trolling either. He's not a very good wrestler, and the elbow pad kind of pisses me off. But Dude, he cut promos. I mean, he doesn't bother me at all.
I like his theme music too.
I mean, I liked him. I did. But they don't do anything with him, of course. But I don't know what's going on with all these injuries. I mean, it's really getting scary. I mean, one right after the other.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really weird. Like it's 2000, it's beginning of 2016, and you got well even before the 2016, you've had like Randy Orton and Cesaro, Del Rio. There's a lot of guys injured, man.
I want Orton and Cesaro to come back so bad right now.
Yeah,
The company needs them.
I mean you even got Cena injured. I'm not complaining or whatnot, but
With my TV.
Is it because are these wrestlers not taking care of themselves or being careful? Is it because, like, I heard that they were told to give it their all, which surprises me because usually WWE likes to whip it down. And when I say give it their all, like really push it and make it like violent and do harder, more dangerous stuff. Um, I don't know if it's that or, these wrestlers are like, I barely fucking get a chance to do anything. I want to do as much as possible. So they just push themselves past what they can do so that they can, get their time. Or the trainers don't know what they're doing and the trainers aren't preparing them for that stuff because they can't all be incompetent. I mean, we're talking Orton got injured and stuff. They're not all incompetents who can't do moves. Somebody tried to say that to me once on Facebook that the wrestlers did it to themselves. That they were, but and he said something about them kind of alluding to the fact that they're amateurish or they don't know what they're doing. But like I said, we're talking about people like Orton, Del Rio, and this didn't happen before. This is all happening all of a sudden.
yeah, that's just odd there. I mean, I don't want to. I mean, I wouldn't say they are pushing themselves harder because really, like, has there anything really been new with like the matches on the shows? I mean, even though I haven't watched since October 19th, um, like full show, but from what I hear from people, it's like the same old, same old.
Or are they being sloppy because they don't give a shit anymore? Are they injuring themselves on purpose because they're sick of the shit and they want like a break? I mean, what could it be? Because it is, I mean, one right after the other.
It could be possible. I mean, Randy Orton, like almost a whole year, Randy Orton has given a shit. Like you know, yeah. That's just I think. But then again, you also have Seth Rollins and his that match he had with Kane where he just damn his fucking leg got. I was cringing a little bit when I saw that, but uh yeah, I really don't know what it could be.
I mean, because of coincidence, that's too weird. I mean, we could run down the list. Sasha Banks, Randy Orton, John Cena, Alberto Del Rio. There's more than that. I know I'm forgetting some. Shane.
Or
more women. There were other women. Paige, Nikki Bella. I can understand Nikki Bella getting hurt, but because she's shit. But still, I don't wish anybody getting hurt. But she's not as good as the other ladies. That's a lot. I heard somebody told me today that Rusev is the only one out of that whole group, that whole faction that he's in now.
League of Nations.
Yeah, that he's the only one that's not injured.
Yeah, I saw he was the only one on Raw. The Rock segment or whatever backstage, like Rusev was with Lana, whatever. Yeah, that's just how are you gonna have a WrestleMania?
Devin, I hope you're not quiet because you think you can't talk. I only said that earlier because I had interrupted you a couple times, and I wanted to make sure you were finished because I didn't interrupt you. I didn't want to interrupt you again. That's all.
Yeah, he's probably getting tired too.
Okay. I mean, I don't want him to be quiet because he thinks he can't say anything because that wasn't what that was all about at all.
No, I don't think that's it. He probably fell asleep or something.
Yeah, because I feel bad, talking over people.
Yeah, it comes with the territory.
He sounded sleepy.
Yeah.
And he was yawning and stuff, so maybe he's fallen asleep. We are having a late show tonight, so.
Yeah, true. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know how they're gonna have a WrestleMania. I guess that's why Vince has been calling for Batista to come back, but he ain't coming back. Like all of a sudden now he cares about Batista.
Yeah, that's. But then again, see, look what he goes for. He goes for the veterans.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with going with the veterans, but like, he thinks that they're like the Band-Aid. Like, he thinks Triple H is the Band-Aid now that Cena's gone, and now he thinks that Batista is going to be the Band-Aid. I wonder when he's going to learn.
Yeah. I mean, this is gonna be one hell of a. This is gonna be a clusterfuck of a build to WrestleMania. I mean, first you don't have like all the people you need, and secondly, you're having Triple H be the headline, which a lot of people do not want to see. And you could talk about how Triple H got a huge pop at the Rumble, but really, they just rather choose Triple H over Roman Reigns.
Well, I've been reading that they have been piping in a lot of cheers recently.
For Roman?
Yeah, and for Triple H.
Oh, jeez.
That's what I've been reading.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta do that to try to get him over. I mean, come on. You gotta try harder. Book Roman better. Let it be more organic. Don't push him with such force. I mean, holy shit, Vince, you done this crap for Cena for 11 years, and now you're doing this for Roman. it's not gonna work. Like I mean, for example, look what happened at the Rumble. He had the League of Nations put him through a table, and then he came back, and he won a 4-against-1 handicap match against the League of Nations on SmackDown. You know, they're booking him just like Cena. That's not how you get organically over.
Yeah, they're causing him to fail.
Which is really bad because Roman Reigns, I mean, it's pretty much predictable that he's gonna headline WrestleMania. So you would think they would prepare him in a way that the fans, they can be invested in the storyline against Triple H. I mean, Triple H, he's the heel. Like, he's with the authority. So I guess really what they were trying to do is what they did at the TLC pay-per-view with Roman Reigns beating the crap out of Triple H and people going crazy over Roman Reigns because he kicked Triple H's ass. Which is fine, but really, like, I don't mind a Roman Reigns Triple H match just being a match, but it's not gonna work when you have the title on. You have one of them holding the belt and main eventing because nobody's gonna be invested in it because a lot of people are lukewarm on Roman Reigns, and many people don't see Triple H as this big star as the company makes him out to be. No, he's not a Brock, and it's really pathetic. They have Triple H going into WrestleMania as the champion while they have Brock there. That in itself is just ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. And you know what? I think that the best person to have going up against the authority is Dean Ambrose.
Oh man, the crowd was going nuts when Roman Reigns got eliminated, and it was Dean Ambrose and Triple H as the last two. The crowd was going nuts.
They love to dangle that carrot, though, because I know backstage they think that Dean has a chance. But we know Paul Levesque is going to win. Ha ha. You're not getting your way, losers. I know that's what they're saying.
Oh yeah. And then you got the next night of Raw, Triple H putting himself over and shit. And then you got Triple H calling Vince McMahon God and all this other dumb shit. Praising him like look at your ratings, bro. You ain't shit. You ain't shit, Vince. You're not. You lost your balls, man.
He's also lost his mind.
Yeah, he's out of touch. He doesn't know what today's fans want.
Nope, he sure doesn't.
And people do not want to see Roman. So don't push Roman if fans don't want him.
It's not that they don't want him. I think they're rejecting him because they're being told that they have to accept him no matter what. They're being told that this is the only guy that's acceptable to Vince. I think that's part of what it is.
True. I find it scary too that like there's actually people out there that okay. Devin, had to go.
Good night, Dev.
Yeah, there was people out there that were saying they rather choose um Cena over Roman Reigns. Are you kidding me?
Oh, you dumb people. You're dumb.
Like 11 years hasn't been enough.
Oh, they're dumb.
Like this WrestleMania is gonna suck dick, man. Like you have,
But people are going to watch it. You sound like you're going to watch it. I know a bunch of other people that say they hate it that are going to watch it.
I'm not real.
That's the
Like
thing.
I'm honestly, I'm not gonna. I don't. I mean, the Royal Rumble. Um, the Royal Rumble. I was tuning into because I like the Royal Rumble match. Like the anticipation for who's gonna be in there and whatever. So there was interest there. But in all honesty, when it comes to WrestleMania, but I don't even think I want to see Fastlane. Like really, I mean, look at the rumored matches. Yeah, Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman.
Ew.
You got Roman Reigns and Triple H for the title. And if Cena does come back, he's gonna face The Undertaker. It automatically makes me not want to watch it. And then you're gonna have The Rock. The Rock's not gonna wrestle.
What is
Stone.
the date for WrestleMania this year?
I gotta check. Let's see. WrestleMania 32. April 3rd.
Okay. And then when's Fastlane?
Fastlane. Um, February 21st.
Okay, so is that it? Just Fastlane and then WrestleMania?
Yeah, just like Elimination Chamber. You know.
So there's nothing in between. There's just Fastlane and
Yeah,
WrestleMania.
pretty much.
Okay.
I mean, they got a long way to go. But, the rumored matches don't seem pretty interesting or exciting.
They can't possibly think they've got a good show.
No, and then I just typed WrestleMania 32, and then there was a rumored match Undertaker Braun Strowman.
Whatever. Oh.
I mean, like you're not gonna have The Rock wrestle. You're not gonna have Stone Cold come back to wrestle. Stone Cold made it clear that he's not gonna wrestle again because he's fear of getting hurt again. Hulk Hogan's not gonna he's not gonna wrestle because aside from the fact that he's old, um, the whole racist stuff, Ric Flair, he's not gonna wrestle again.
I'll be right back. Keep talking to the audience, okay?
Yeah,
Be right back.
yeah. I mean, when you look at how many people are, you know, nostalgia acts, really, there's really nobody. I mean, who are you gonna have? Shawn Michaels come back? I mean, what, Shawn Michaels versus Daniel Bryan? I'm cool with that. Shawn Michaels, AJ Styles, I'm cool with that. But I mean, again, the nostalgia acts, and plus you got a roster that's really, really thin. I mean, this company's fucked. The Man, I'll tell you what, I'm not even gonna. I didn't even see last Monday's Raw because, well, I haven't really watched since a full episode since October 19th. And really, the only part of Raw I really saw was The Rock because he was actually, and he's actually entertaining and he's a big star and he's one of the best to ever do it. And knowing that he's not going to wrestle and there's not going to be a Stone Cold return, I mean, what do they really have? Brock versus Bland Shipman? What? Not against Bray Wyatt? Holy shit. Yeah, I mean, if any of you are watching right now and you're thinking about, um, tuning into Raw, Fastlane, and the next few Raws leading up to Mania, you're in for a long road. A long, shitty road. I mean, you thought the build up to last year's WrestleMania was bad? This lead up to WrestleMania is gonna be the shit. And I mean the bad shit, the nasty shit, the horrible shit. And then you got the possible, rumored matches. I mean, they suck. Like AJ Styles just came to their company. Who's he gonna wrestle? This, and again, it's this company not building up stars, which is a problem because you have too many people jumping out to John F. and Cena. If you build enough guys, you could have had, you wouldn't have as many problems as you do. So that's their fault. They're the reason why the WrestleMania is going to suck dick. So Roman Reigns and Triple H main eventing John Cena versus The Undertaker. Two matches I do not want to see. And it's not gonna sell out. It's not gonna sell out Cowboy Stadium. I mean, if you're talking about a Cowboys football game, automatically sells out. But if you're talking about a WrestleMania with so less star power and possible matches there have been rumored to happen, you're not going to sell out it. They didn't even sell out WrestleMania 31 last year. They can't even sell out SmackDown. Holy shit. I don't know, viewers. You think what you want, you know. Tell us what you think in the comments section. Because to me, this shit's gonna go downhill.
I'm back. Yeah, it's gonna suck.
Yeah, I was just saying that the company has to build any guys up, and look at how many people are injured. So how much star power there won't be, and you know they could have had an opportunity to build the people that they still have, and they failed.
Yeah, it's gonna be called Suckamania.
Suckamania.
Well, hey, listen, there's some good movies coming out. I know that I would like to see The Boy.
Yeah, my friend saw it actually a few days ago. She thought it was pretty good.
You liked it? Cool.
Yeah.
And I want to see, well, it's not available to rent yet. You have to buy it, but I want to see that Crimson Peak. That looks like it would be pretty good. It's one of Guillermo del Toro movies.
Yeah.
Um, that, you know, I don't know how long it's going to be before we can actually rent that. I hate that about on demand. You have to wait forever. You have to buy it at first. You can't rent it. And then, you know, it goes on forever. They never used to do that, but now, you know, all of a sudden they have it out for months and you have to buy it.
Hmm.
I'm not going to buy it. I'm just going to rent.
Yeah, good thinking.
And I know that, you know, in February, that Gods of Egypt is coming out, and that looks pretty dang good.
Hmm.
That has the guy who plays Jamie Lannister on Game of Thrones in it. And the special effects look really good. And then, of course, in March, it'll be Batman versus Superman.
Hell yeah. Yeah, the Gods of Egypt, that the title in itself makes me want to watch it. Um
It looks
and
good, the previews.
yeah, and Batman, Superman. Yeah, I've seen the trailers. Badass. I can give two shits who plays the characters or the superheroes, really. All I care about is the fight scenes and how badass their costumes look. So,
Well, you know, the Suicide Squad is coming out in the summer, and they've showed some really good previews of that. That looks really entertaining.
yeah.
I do not want to see Daredevil. I could care less about that. Interested in Daredevil. My husband's annoyed at me because I'm not interested in Daredevil. Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, is he playing his PS3 or whatever?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's playing GTA with some friends online, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully he's not playing with douchebags.
I know there are some douchebags on those game sites, but he seems to be with a good crowd.
How dare you beat me? Dumb fucks.
I can't play them damn game. Oh my god, I am so incompetent. I can't even be trained to play those games. I remember when I was Well, I'm talking to myself because Christian dropped out, but so I'll just keep talking. I remember when I was a kid, okay, my brother would get so pissed off at me because I couldn't do it. He was like, "What'd you do that for?" He couldn't understand. I'm like, I can't concentrate on what's going on the screen in this joystick or whatever it was at that time, because it was a while back. We were young. I can't concentrate. I can't do it at the same time. And then there was this one with these like people on a waterfall, climbing a waterfall. I forget what game that was. That was with Nintendo. And he's coaching me. Now I could do it with him coaching me. He's telling me, okay, move to the right, go up, move to the left. But without him coaching me, man, I sucked. So, I tried to play GTA and all I do is flip cars over. That's it. I can't even keep the damn car on the road. I mean, I kill people, I crash into things, flip around. I can't even get the car to go straight. Like one time I was driving and the car was upside down and I was like driving upside down or something. Ugh. So, but I do have fun watching them guys on those like wind turbines jumping around. Uh, Mine would get killed, of course. So, yeah, not my thing. I probably could get into it, but not coordinated enough. I do enjoy watching other people play, though. That's cool. Christian, are you gonna get your bum back in here, buddy? Well, hopefully he'll come back in. I haven't received a message from him asking me what happened or saying I'll be right back or anything like that yet. So we shall see. Maybe I'll resend the link. Well, I do want to ask a question. Um, how many times do some of you jack off to your Cena posters? Do you do that a lot? How many times a day would you say that you jack off to a Cena poster? You guys that come on YouTube and you have the Cena poster behind you on the wall. I bet your hand gets some exercise there, huh? Because I mean, I know he looks damn sexy in those, in the red and green and yellow, huh? And pink, damn sexy, right? Not. Take your poster down. He says he keeps getting an error. I don't know why you're getting an error, buddy. Keep trying. Keep on trying. I want to give a shout out to Monique. I want to give a shout out to Crystal. They couldn't be with us today. I want to give a shout out to the rest of the Kings because this was last minute. And, because like I was sick on Friday when we had planned, our show. So this is last minute, and a lot of people are like dead to the world because it's late, and some probably are out, short notice. But we'll be back next Friday, God willing, and I don't get sick again or get a headache or whatever. We'll be on 7, 8-ish, whatever time we want, because we're lunatics, we're loons, and we can do whatever the hell we want. We don't have to stick to a time schedule. But we'll probably have some more kings and queens then. I'm hoping. And I hope Christian gets back in. If this stops all of a sudden, that means I had to like go out and start a new hangout to get him back in. I hope I don't have to do that. Poor little Christian. He's typing something to me now, so I'll see what he says. But I'm hoping I can get him back in. Hey, are you interested in any other movies other than what we mentioned? Is there anything new coming out? I'd like to hear about it. And I also want to promote the Gorehound Metal Show. That's Paul's show, Paul with his mom. Um, yeah, he says it isn't working. So we may have to have a part 2 of this show. Try again, buddy. Try again. Yeah, but anyway, so I would like to hear about these movies. And oh, has anybody seen the new show Lucifer? That looks good. I saw the preview for that and I was thinking about starting to watch it. So if any of you know about the show, I would like to hear about that if it's any good or anything like that. Also, you know what I wanted to say? I wanted to say that no disrespect intended to people who really have their heart in the right place. But I really have a problem seeing these pictures of these poor people that have these injuries and are sick and are dying. And people say, you're a horrible person if you don't type amen or if you don't like this by the time you scroll down. I think that's really, really dang manipulative to say that. We can't spend our lives on the computer scrolling down and hitting amen and like. That doesn't mean that we're bad people and we don't care about them. And I think that that's exploiting the issue just to get views on your Facebook page. Wrong. And I know that a lot of kind-hearted people are like, well, maybe I'd better because I don't want anything bad to happen. And it's depressing to see those pictures. I'd rather see cute animal videos, but I'm sure some people are probably sick of me sharing the cute animal videos too. And they're probably sick of me sharing Dean Ambrose stuff, but too effing bad because, well, that's just too bad. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to have to close this show, people, because he cannot get in. So I'm going to try again. Look for us because we're going to come back up and we're going to do, a new show in a minute or two. So look for us, okay? All right. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye.